All right. Hi, Team Legacy Peak. Happy Tuesday. I love Tuesdays because it's the day that we come together. And my name is Tori. For those of you who have not had the chance of meeting yet, this is Asher. He's going to be one this month, and he's my little sidekick today and every day. um, I'm just so grateful for this mission and what it has meant to my family, the fact that I've been able to flood my body with this simple nutrition now for I think this month it's 22 years. And it never gets old. The fact that I get to give my own body and my babies these plant capsules every single day. And the fact that we have this amazing healthy fast food that we shake up. It's just such a gift to my family. And the fact that I then get to turn around and share that with the world, and that allows me to be able to be with my babies. And it has just given our family so many options. And I just really go back to that simple truth every single day as I reach out to share and continue to just give this gift to the world. I'm just go back to the fact that I'm so grateful, and I can't imagine where my own health would be without this simple nutrition. And I'm sure you don't want to imagine where you'd be without Juice Plus. And so I'm going to jump in today because we have a lot to celebrate. And so I'm just going to jump in and share. On this. Okay, I'm going to jump in and share my screen. And I'm just going to jump right into this Boards. If you haven't downloaded Boards, the free app, but you can also access it on your computer. And today we are celebrating some new promotions. So I always like to share, this is the stair step of all the different levels in our company. And I just love that we get to choose, where do we want to be? What do we want this to be for ourselves? And we get to picture the possibilities. I know for me, I so wanted that benefits package for our family. My husband is a nurse practitioner, and I just assumed that because he was in healthcare, we had this awesome insurance. But really, I come to find out we had very high deductibles, and just ended up paying out of pocket for pretty much everything. And so I so knew that in my heart that what would really give our family freedom and some options was being able to carry this awesome benefits package. So I knew that the level I wanted to be at was national marketing director because I knew how incredible those benefits were. So I just want you to take a look at this and just think, where else could you literally design what you want? Where else could you could start something that you just could say, yep, this is the level I want to be at. This is what I want to go for. And so I just am so grateful and so proud to be a part of this. I do have a few other announcements before I forgot about these announcements. So I'm gonna jump out of here. This is one announcement I'm super excited about.
Well done.
Go on Boards and you go under, if you go under Boards, I'm sorry, and you go under News, this is an announcement that if you haven't heard yet, we have these, our awesome healthy fast food. We have it available now for people to try just with buying one pouch. So I'm super excited about that because it is just such an awesome way to help people just try our complete if they're wanting to do the shred and they just want to commit to buying one bag. It's so awesome. So that officially kicks off here in a few days. So I would make your list now of who has been interested in complete, or who do you want to share complete with, or who maybe is already eating our plant capsules, but this could be an awesome way for them to try our complete.
Tori, I have a question.
Yes.
It's Jean Marie. I have a question. I'm brand new. So what does it mean by the shreds or shred?
Okay.
What is that?
So it is just basically an awesome 10-day jumpstart that we typically do as a community every month. And so we can share with you an awesome video that will kind of tell you more about the shred. That's
Is,
basically
is,
yeah, it's just like it's some guidelines that we like to follow as a community. And then it gives us a really nice 10-day jump start to feeling amazing and detoxing. So
okay, can I find it on the board? On the
yes,
boards?
I'll actually
Oh,
show
okay.
you right here.
Oh, okay.
Right
Oh,
here, it says Shred
Red
10.
10 right there in front of me.
There you go.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah, there's
sorry.
guides and everything. No, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these videos in particular,
Okay,
this video in particular is really, it's like the 23-minute video that really explains it a little.
okay,
Um,
all right.
Okay,
Cool.
so next announcement is I want you to save the date now because this sneaks up on us as soon as the new year comes. All of a sudden it's January, and then next thing we know, it's spring, right? And our spring Juice Plus Live is in Phoenix, Arizona. It's going to be gorgeous in Phoenix in April 20th through the 22nd. You want to be there. You don't want to miss it. We have the most incredible time. And I just encourage you to save that date and start planning now. And we already have 2 winners from our drawing. Debbie and Shelby both won a Juice Plus Live conference ticket. And so we are also going to draw another name. So what you have to do to get your name in the drawing is to buy your ticket and post a picture of it, which we can show you where. Just feel free to ask us. It's in our Team Peak page. And then help someone else buy their ticket. Bring a buddy. So those are my announcements. Save the date for Juice Plus Live. We have these single serving pouches now available, or starting on the 15th. And yeah, I'm just really, really now anxious to get to these new promotions and celebrate these new promotions and these new people. So I think I'm going to have JC come on here. Beautiful JC.
We had a change of plans, Tori.
Okay.
Michaela is not on to share today. So if she's on towards the end, we'll bring her in, but we're gonna have Jordan share first. So sorry to cut you off like that, Tori and JC, but hopefully Michaela can join us. But you know what? I love that
We keep
this business is, what'd you say?
Flexible, right? We're so flexible.
Yeah. Flexible. You don't get penalized if you can't show up on a call. And I just love the flexibility of that. It really is a blessing. Okay, well, I am excited to introduce Miss Jordan Ben. If you guys are in any of the Voxer chats or the Facebook pages, you have seen Jordan blowing it up. And what I love about Jordan is really the way she has a sweet heart to help others. And she is a massage therapist, she's a mom, she's a wife, and she just prioritizes her life in such a beautiful way. And she owns her story, and her story is incredible. If you ever get the chance to hear her full story, she's only going to share just a few minutes today, but it really is just such a testimony to so many things. And I just love how she goes out and unapologetically shares Juice Plus. She's been in our community now for, I think, 5-ish years, Jordan, would you say? Around 5 years, and she's stepping back in. She showed up to Juice Plus Live in Atlanta in October, which she will share. And ever since she left Atlanta, she's been absolutely on fire for rebuilding her business, her customer base, and getting clear. And what I admire about Jordan is the way that she owns her business with clarity and action. She organizes her numbers. She always knows exactly what she needs. And if she doesn't, she asks questions. And actually, I always say whoever's Voxer chat is blowing up the most is usually who's having the most success. So if you don't be afraid to ask questions, don't be afraid to go to your upline, your sponsor, your buddy, and ask them anything you don't know, because when you get clarity, you can get into action better. So Jordan, I am excited for you to share with us. She's stepping back into qualifying her business. She's qualified her business 2 months in a row now. And if you guys even knew where she was when she showed up in Atlanta, it's a really big deal because she was basically starting from scratch. So she's basically a brand new qualifier, and such a testimony to it's never too late to step back in. So Jordan, go ahead and unmute yourself and share with us. I'm so glad you're on today. She rescheduled one of her massage clients to share on this call today, which just shows her passion.
Yeah, I'll have to get off right at 12:30 because she will be walking in the door. So yeah, I couldn't do this without Emily holding my hand every step of the way and answering my millions of questions. But okay, I have a few points that I wanted to get through. So the first thing, like she said, I've been in the community for about 6 years now. I started taking it while I was pregnant. It was part of a huge transition in my life. So taking it steadily for 5 years, I basically just had to remember what I had. I had taken it steady and I moved and was not consistent, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. And I literally went to my doctor like 4 or 5 times. Like he was going to put me on antidepressants, gut medicine. He gave me migraine medicine, sleeping pills. I mean, it was like I could have just jumped right on that. And I was like, what is going on? Like I could not figure it out. And then like I got my order in and I was like, oh yeah, I need to be taking this. But so many things in my life had changed that I had set my habit to the side. So getting back consistent, I went through about 4 months of actual hell when I had brown recluse infestation in my home. And in that time, I could not have survived without the shakes and without like the capsules and the gummies fueling my family, because we were all so stressed out and nobody got sick, right? So, okay, number two, making it to conference, being in the room is super important. One of my next goals is to invite some of my customers to go to conference with me, because there's nothing like the power of being in that room. Okay, so yeah, as Emily mentioned, I've been around the community for a long time, but I didn't really look at this like a business. So now seeing, but like changing a few simple things that you guys have talked about, right? That you guys have poured into me, seeing it work. Now I'm saying, okay, what's working for me? What's not? What can I take out? What can I simplify? And it's just happening kind of naturally over time. So number three, I'm choosing to be intentional with my time. Listening to the videos and audios on boards when I'm driving to and from work. If I'm changing the sheets in my massage room and somebody's just mentioned to me they've got some illness, I go and I look up the video and I watch it and I send it to them, or I watch all the videos I can find, all the audios. Yes, Juice Plus University. Yes, that was one of the things I heard at conference. And I was like, well, that's smart, because if you build your faith and you know what you're talking about, you're going to speak confidently. Choosing to ask more and better questions by remembering that nobody just wants a product shoved into their hands. So they don't care until they know that you care. That was another conference nugget. And I have kept that close because 5 years ago, I was basically just reaching out and cold calling people. Hey, you should do this. Hey, this is what you need. And like I cared about them, but they didn't know that I cared. So I have been working really hard to build relationships and ask questions, learn about people's lives. What are you guys doing? What are you not doing? And then just getting to know them. So in that, 5, listening for a need and then offering a solution. And I heard this so many times, but using it is so magical. I see that you have been dealing with this for a while. Would you be interested in learning in what I'm using? Right? Just opening that door. And then they can say no, or if they say yes, then you have an opportunity. 6, remembering that it's not about me, getting out of my own way, not assuming anything, that I know what they need and want, and then being bold and just asking and letting them choose. For me, this took some hard work over the last year, letting go of some of my own baggage so that I could get out of my own way and hear that people have a need. Making a map and checking it. So like Emily said, I'll go in and take a few minutes to check the numbers and do the math to see what it takes to get qualified. When I first started trying to get qualified, I thought all you needed was 3 trios because of the Partner Plus promotion. And so I had it in my head, I just got to get 3 trios and I'm going to qualify. It's a little bit different than that. And so I love going in, looking at the numbers, seeing what shakes, how much each one will add up to, and then just having that in the back of my head when I'm searching for people's needs, right? And then following up, again, not deciding that they don't want this, but choosing to follow up again and again because people forget, they set their phone down, they're like, man, I'm interested in that. And then their kid runs in the room. All these things happen. And I keep following up and people keep saying, oh, I'm so glad you reminded me. I want to watch that video. I'm interested. Oh, I'm so glad that you sent me this message because I have actually been looking for something. I'm so glad that you're showing this to me because the thing I'm taking is not working. I keep hearing that over and over again. And then my goal after like learning this stuff and trying to put it into practice consistently is just to learn how to do great customer care. That's my next like big goal that I'm working on. That's it.
I love that. I am just so proud of you, Jordan. I feel like you just dropped so many things. Like, can you maybe type some of those like go-to verbiage things about like what you're using maybe in the chat, and then maybe we can pop it in some Voxer chats after. Thank you so much. That was awesome. So for those of you who are like, what's qualify your business? What does that mean? It really, you can start qualifying your business once you achieve QSC or above, which is that second promotion. So Partner Plus is that first promotion Tori showed on the stair step. The second step is QSC. And once you're a QSC, you unlock that magic opportunity of being able to qualify your business month to month. And it really just looks like building a customer base anywhere between 18 to 24, a mix of trios and quads, depending on what you share. And I know Jordan is the master at sharing the quad because she's like, hey, I want you to have the best experience, but she also meets people where they're at. And I know she signed up some duos and some trios. So I'm just so proud of you. Thank you for sharing all of those golden nuggets. Okay, well, after the QSC position is the sales coordinator position, and we have the perfect mix of a new qualifier and a new sales coordinator. So Julie Muse, I'm going to let you introduce Jen.
Actually, Jess is going to.
Oh, Jess. So sorry.
Oh, it's perfect. Well, I am so excited to introduce Jen. I think it was last month that she celebrated QSC. So Jen is like charging forward. And that is so much what I love about her is she does not get in her own way. So I'll share a quick story just to really help that point land. It was the last day of the month in November. And we had her eye on like sales coordinator and we were like checking the reports and everything. But it had been a couple days and I ran the report again and I was like, oh my goodness, she got a couple more orders in. We're literally just a few hundred points away from sales coordinator. So reached out to Jen and was like, do you think you can do this? And she's like, yeah, I can do this. So she reached out to a couple friends, was super transparent about this goal that she was going for. And they came through. And so I just think that that's such a great story because so many of us being the last day, it's not easy to get these orders in. Might just be like, well, I'll hit it early December, it'll be fine. But she like went for it. She got the job done. And that is just what I love about her so much. She doesn't overthink. She just moves forward. She is also what helps her is her vision really pulls her forward. I mean, she is just so passionate about building this into a business. And she's so passionate about sharing health with others that just exudes out of her and really just helps her take the right action steps forward. And then it comes across when she's speaking with those that she cares about in terms of sharing this product. So it's been such a fun ride to do this with Jen. It's been fast, but efficient, effective, and there's so much love that she also exudes out as she is getting some more customers really every single day. So I'll let Jen share her story and just more so her journey of how it's been from QSC to sales coordinator. And then also, like Emily mentioned, she qualified her business the first month that she can. So Jen, we are ready for all your tips.
Hi. Jen Drury here. Hi. For those who I don't know. Yeah, it's been an amazing ride. It's been a quick, fast ride. Quick little backstory. I was really, really looking for something. I've been doing the work on myself. Got in my 40s. I was just third kid in a pandemic. I was really just looking for something for me and a purpose beyond being a mom and a wife. And so I met with Jess to do some coaching to help me find that thing. And then during that time, I was working on that. And then I went to Ali Vitruba's talk about Juice Plus, and I was already taking product. I already had it in my home, and I was blown away by that information. And so I came back to Jess and I said, hey, guess what I did? And guess what really excites me? So it was kind of like, wow, this could be my thing. This is it. And that was the end of September. And then quickly we were talking and finding ways to make it. Here's how you get to your first promotion. And then it was like, oh, by the way, there's a conference. Do you think you could come? And I have to say, looking back, like that was like the best tool to jumpstart being a partner, was attending that conference. Just like being thrown into this new community of positivity and wellness. I just felt like I was with like-minded individuals who were excited to promote what these products were. And then there's the financial opportunities. Like I was in need of some extra money, income from my family, and also looking for benefits. My husband's a realtor. There's not a lot of benefits with that. So I just think the timing was really there for me. And then the support I was getting from my family. My parents jumped right in and said, let me try this product. And I think that really helped me like get those early sales goals going. And then, man, hearing those NMD speeches, just, that was like, okay, I'm ready to like make a goal for myself. And I'm not gonna like, I want to make it attainable, but I also want to like push myself a little bit and like really work towards something. And so that's been kind of my driving force. And then I have really tried not to let the vulnerability scare me away from just talking to anyone about the benefits of Juice Plus that they could bring to your life and hopefully your children or anyone you know. Like I've always said, like, this is just something I can get behind. Like, I don't have to convince people. Like, this is here for you if you want it and it can help you. And I, my family was having some health stuff. It felt like the right time. And yeah, just letting go of like the vulnerability and like being in my 40s, I care less and less about what people think and more about what serves me best. And that is just what's kind of carrying me through. And then the big inspiration part is this team. It's being part of this team, this wonderful group of men and women. It's encouraging and it's positive, and like that support has really made me care. And like, it's all the difference. Like as a mom, as a wife, there's no one patting you on the back. There's no one telling you that you're doing a good job. And like my efforts and getting the recognition from what I'm doing, I mean, that is the reward. There is no greater reward than feeling good about yourself. So that's what I'm here to do and to keep doing. And I'm excited for 23 and what's going to happen next.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Jen. That's so good. I feel like we're so grateful for this team, and we all get to play a role. Like you've brought so much energy to the calls and to the team. And I know people are asking like, what is Jen Drury up to? What is she doing? So I just love that we all get to, pour in and play a huge role in that. So thank you for sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, by the way. I know something we really haven't mentioned this entire call is what you get at these promotions. So when you're a first-time qualifier, you get a $100 one-time, we call it a title reward or a bonus. And then when QSC, you either earn $300 or $400, depending on which track you took. And then at SC, sales coordinator, you earn either $600 or $700 of bonus money. And your sponsor who's helping you get there gets that bonus as well. So what a blessing, especially at this time of Christmas. I'm sure those added bonuses are fun, Jen. And Jess.
I gotta chime in here real quick.
Yes.
Stan is right next to me and he just goes, geez, I never knew how much money you got. It made me chuckle. But anyway, I had to share.
I love that. No, I feel like we don't talk about it enough. And of course, we are such a mission-driven team, but it's really important to know that like money gives you options. And a lot of people come into this wanting to help people, but I think what we could talk about more is like what we're doing with our paychecks, what we're doing with our bonuses. It's so fun to hear how it's making such an impact, whether it's helping you pay off debt, or I know my mom's story was being able to pay cash for Christmas and not have to put Christmas on a credit card. And those small things go a really long way in your lifestyle and how you get to give back and be generous in so many ways. So speaking of that, I'm just going to close today's call with we like kind of are working our way up those stair steps that Tori showed, but our team had 2 new QSSCs. My mom, who can't be on the call today, she's teaching, and then my husband, Adam. And QSSD stands for Qualifying Senior Sales Coordinator. And it comes with a $1,000 bonus. And it's pretty cool because Carrie Bremmett pointed out, she said, between your NMD holiday bonus, so at the top positions, NMD and above, or QNMD and above, or I guess leadership positions in general, you get a holiday bonus. So the company sends you a holiday bonus. So between my holiday bonus, which is $1,000 for being an NMD, and then Adam's bonus and my mom's bonus, my immediate family, the Juice Plus company, paid us over $3,000 in just bonuses. That's on top of what we're earning monthly. And it's just such a generous company. Of course, those 2 positions, QSSC, doesn't happen overnight. It comes with building a team. It comes with having a customer base. But it is really fun to just celebrate that and go into the holiday season with some extra cash. So okay, Michaela just hopped on. I know we only have a couple minutes left. Is there any way that Michaela can come on? JC, do you want to just say like a couple seconds and introduce your girl, Michaela? She's a brand new Partner Plus, which is the most important step of all of them. JC, you got to unmute yourself.
Yep. Thanks. Okay. Sorry. Yep. Michaela is a sweet friend who is now a mom to her 7, maybe almost 8-month-old son, Hudson. I love that Michaela has a giving, sorry, she's been quiet this whole time and now she's ready to scream. She has a giving personality and I love her passion for health. I admire that she's always asking questions and she just loves to learn her options. So Michaela, would you like to share?
First of all, thank you. And sorry, I'm late. We've had some car issues today. So, so I am Michaela and I was a special education teacher and I started being a stay-at-home mom this year because of my son, who's, if you hear him, I'm sorry. If you see my dog, she's also very needy. And I got interested in this because it was actually at my baby shower that JC was there and she was talking to me about just a couple talks that she had gone to and and so I was asking questions and just kind of listening to her story and I was following her on Instagram and because our husbands went to college together, so that's how we know each other. And then I've been wanting to do it for a little while and I joined in September because it was free. And then my husband and I kind of talked about, you know, what are some options that we can do? And JC worked with me and she's like, just start small. It's fine. Just start, you know, with the berries or with the omegas or just start where you want to and then kind of take it from there. And then I went to the Christmas party. I guess it was 2 Fridays ago. And much to my husband's dismay, I just kept talking about it and saying how excited I was and how, you know, the people were just energetic and anything that I said, they were just like, oh yeah, like that, you know, that sounds great. Or just very personable. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting that. And it was just really energizing and really exciting to hear their stories. And JC and I talked to, I think it was George, right? Was his name. And it was, I'm really bad with names, but the host's husband.
Julie. Yep. Julie's husband.
Yeah. And he just kept talking about Juice Plus and how it's just
Jeanette.
a business.
Why did I say Julie? Sorry, Jeanette.
Jeanette, yeah. And it's just such a like people business and you meet so many cool people. And at first I was just like, oh, I don't really like people. Like that's not what I want to do. But after hearing from him and then talking to other people, it was just, as soon as I got home, I think I talked to my husband for about 2.5 hours about it. And so he was just like, all right, let's just do it. Let's do the whole dang thing. And let's just buy the quad for both of us. And then we can have it for our husband or Hudson, our son. And so, yeah, we just kind of jumped in and I'm excited for the future to kind of see what happens. And even if it's just paying for a couple extra things a month or, you know,
anything else, it would be a bonus, but also just getting our family as healthy as possible and starting my son on the vegetables is where we started, and he's been loving it with always has like a green mouth after. It's quite cute. So yeah, so just sorry for the just word vomit is what I call it. And but that's my story.
Oh, thank you so much, Michaela. And she's a brand new Partner Plus because she ordered the Black Friday special for her family. And then her and her husband just ordered the quad capsule. So she had more than enough to be at Partner Plus, which I love that you can get to the first promotion with just your family's orders. And I'm just so excited for you guys. So that's the power of showing up, even to a Christmas party where you have no idea who's going to be there besides she knew JC and myself. So I just love that. That is the power of showing up. So congratulations. Welcome to the team, all of the above. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up today's call with a call to action. And I want you guys to think of a list of people that you can invite into these 2 virtual calls that we have this week. One of them being tonight. At 7 p.m., there is a all about children's health call. There's 4 doctors, 2 OBGYNs, 2 pediatricians. It's actually a replay from last week, and it's an incredible call. I highly recommend it. They drop lots of golden nuggets, and it probably will max out. So highly recommend dialing in 5 to 10 minutes early because the lines will max out. That's at 7 p.m. tonight. All of the Zoom information is on the Voxer chats and the Facebook pages. And then Thursday is one of our favorite signature events by Wendy Campbell. It's Wow in the Why. It's about 60 minutes. And you know, if you've seen that before, you know that she drops so many amazing statistics on why fruits and vegetables play a huge role in our health, and just why taking care of yourself is more important now than ever because of everything we're exposed to. So both are incredible events. I encourage you to think about your current customers, people that you've been talking to, people that you want to talk to. And thank you guys so much for sharing. Jen and Michaela and Jordan, I feel like there were so many golden nuggets dropped in today's call. So thank you guys. And that's all I have. Thanks for being on today.
And Michaela, I want to tell you, I told George, I said, George, you're getting a shout out in here. So he's so excited that he talked to you and you remembered him. But you didn't remember me, but that's okay. No, I'm kidding.